Hello everybody, we are in a beautiful little village here in Inishowen called Culdaff. An absolutely gorgeous, sweet, picturesque village in the heartland of Donegal. And you'll be places like this, Culdaff, they rely heavily on tourism. They rely on people to come here, spend money in the local cafes and local pubs, go to the local places to stay. But unfortunately, tourism has been decimated in Donegal. Not only Donegal, all over Ireland. You know, don't forget what the powers that be, the Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael regime, championed on by Sinn Féin, I may add, what they did to the Irish people during the lockdowns. They locked you in your house, they didn't let you leave, you had to wear masks, forced jags. When your mother, your father, your uncle, your aunt, whoever was dying in hospital, you weren't allowed to go in there and hold their hand on their deathbed. Shame on them for doing it. And your siblings, your cousins or whatever, they weren't allowed to go to the funeral. It was disgraceful what happened, and do not forget what they did to you. Now you have a chance up and coming general election to say no, to put an end to this traitorous regime of putting Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael into government. I'll be running in County Donegal as an independent. My name is Niall McConnell. I want to put Irish people first. Healthcare for the Irish, housing for the Irish. Let's bring tourism back to Donegal. A lot of places in Donegal is completely neglected. It's the poorest county in all of Ireland. It's known as the Forgotten County, and for a reason. So it's time to put Donegal back on the map. Put Culdaff back on the map. Have you ever seen such a beautiful wee village in all your life? Let me go here, look. If I can show you the wee town a bit better, the wee village. Absolutely gorgeous, the most picturesque wee town you'll ever see. And you know, the people of Culdaff have faced emigration problems too for a long time. The youngsters here that have nothing, you know, no housing, no job opportunities. The powers that be up in Dublin have forgotten about them for a long time, and they're forced to emigrate to the likes of Australia, Canada, America, England. Well, no more. They want to stay here. Give them a reason to stay in Culdaff. Give them a reason to stay in Donegal. This is our homeland. They should be having children here instead of all four corners of the world. Let them stay here, give them a reason to stay here. And that's why, if I'm elected as a TD, I will be putting forward pro-family legislation like they do in Hungary to increase our birth rate and to encourage young families to stay in Ireland, to stay in Donegal and have children here. Stop forcing them to emigrate to the likes of Australia. Our birth rate, the indigenous birth rate of Ireland, or the indigenous birth rate of the Irish people, is plummeting. And it's never talked about by the mainstream media or the talking heads, but they're very well aware of it. That's why my mic here is falling off. The powers that be are very well of the low birth rate in Ireland. That's why they've opened our borders. Instead of addressing the indigenous birth rate, instead of trying to implement pro-family policies, they've opened our borders. We are being replaced within our own country. They know that. But they never speak about demographics, they never speak about low birth rates among the Irish people, and they never talk about raising the birth rates to Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael, Sinn Féin, Green Party, People for Profit. Do any of them talk about indigenous birth rates? No. You only hear it here, because I care for the Irish people. I want to live among my Irish people. I want my children to marry Irish people and to, you know, to keep the bloodline going. There's nothing wrong with wanting to live among your own people, to keep the Irish race going. Because our ancestors fought through thick and thin to allow us to be here. We are the descendants of great people, people who survived the food removal, the penal laws, genocide after genocide. We are descendants of those people, so we must honour the people who went before us, honour our ancestors, and you need to vote Niall McConnell #1 in the upcoming election in Donegal. If you want to support my election campaign, you can do so down below this video in the description, or go to niallmcconnell.ie. I need your support for posters, election leaflets, advertising, etc. I need your support. I can't do this without you. I'm not funded by the state, not funded by NGOs. I rely on you, the listener. So chip in now to my election campaign. Let's get me into the doll. Let's put Donegal back on the map. Share these videos with all your friends and family. Make sure you follow, subscribe for daily uploads, alright? God bless us all. Aaron Gobra.